Hi, everyone. Welcome back. All right, let's get started. The weekly read for all signs around the world, Aries to Pisces. Please smash the like button, the bell, to continue to support my channel. And thank you. All right, let's get started. Aries, time stampers, you guys rock. Thank you. Aries, you get that King of Cups a lot. Oh, I like this. New beginning, new work opportunities, money coming in. I feel like this is closing out massive lessons and cycles that you have literally, I feel the closing out of cycles has placed some on their knees for a new beginning, right? I mean, look at, he's on his knees, done, right? He's naked, he's authentic to his own will. And then he rises up, right, stronger than ever with that huge pentacle, saying, I did it. I did it, I want it, I have it. And feeling really strong. Feelings of knowing that you had to go through all of this, knowing to get this. It's all about how this masculine felt at some point during all of these hardships, during all of these lessons, during repeated patterns. There's a reason why you can see a light is being shown and it comes onto his kundalini, his spine. So you might even, for some, kundalini rising. And he's at peace, finally, to his own strength, destination, warranting that peace. I love it. Really beautiful. If you are dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, then that person could be the person you're talking about, Aries, or you have it in your chart. I really feel strongly that this is one person, all-encompassing of mind, body, and soul. Feelings of starting over, and not harboring, which is really important. He's not harboring any resentments, anything. He's actually become grateful for everything that he's had to go through. Whatever losses, I mean, it makes a big difference as to how we deal with a, constant disappointment in life, right? And his hair is long, so he's grown wiser, without question. His spiritual, and this is like an ascension. Yes, I want to feel that way again. Look at that. This Aries is you wanting to be at peace, mind, body, soul. Oh my God, it's off the chain. I love it. What a beautiful read. And you know what? I realize that there's a lot of planetary aspects out there which are in here, right, that warrant us to feel, a lot more than maybe we should, or take on others' energy. But the stronger you are in your faith in here, the less the externals affect you out there. And for Aries, that's definitely what I'm feeling. And it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, Taurus. Look at this. I mean, seriously, Taurus, some of you, new love, an offering of love. And you may be in your head a little about, well, should I like, should I go for it? I'm a little fearful, but here's the good news is the fear is not outweighing the love. I love it. So, right? 2 out of 3. So go for it. Don't overthink who you want to give your love to, who you are in love with, who you want to literally have in your life. This is the Holy Grail. So I love this because this is just temporary. And this is for real. And that's even to the point where it's a balance of mind, right? Mind versus your feelings. Not versus, but for lack of a better word, mind versus what you really feel in your heart. And the reason why this is your heart. You can't go against the grain of your heart. As much as your ego, our egos really want to get in the way, it's not going to happen. It doesn't happen. Look at this guy, he holds that cup he's bringing to whomever it is, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe Taurus, right? And yeah, you know, I could have a lot to say about it. Maybe some of you are needing an apology or needing to apologize to someone, but you're telling someone for sure, as hard as it is, the truth sets you free, and you know that you have to go for what you want because you realize that if you don't, you'll regret it. Like it's your last cup, you know? I know this is 9 of Swords, right? But that's an ace. And that's an Ace of Cups. Makes a big difference. So don't let your mind play tricks on you, Taurus. You just go for it. And I know you are. You're doing it. I love it. I hope that you can forgive me one day. There it is. The apology, perhaps. The apology of I love you, and maybe there's a but. Like, I love you, but we're better off being friends. I will always love you, but I love me more. It's that kind of vibe. Don't be mad at me, but I had to leave because. Or can you forgive me and love me unconditionally as I am? Gemini. Oh, look at Gemini. I'm like, yay. All right, if it comes out, it comes out, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Gemini, look at this, money's coming out. Like, we saw the love on the bottom, but this is money that you're waiting on. You're like, okay, some of you waiting, like, should I buy? Should I sell? Should I invest? I'm ready to receive. This is, I'm ready to receive. I'm no longer holding back that inner fear of I'm not enough, I'm lacking, I hold back. I'm not doing this anymore. Excuse me, right? I open my arms to receive and asking Spirit, saying I'm ready. Have you ever said the affirmation, right? Said affirmations that telling the universe that you're ready. If someone has been holding back, this is karmically, whatever you have given out, you are going to receive, right? It doesn't mean it could be the 6 of Pentacles because there's 4 and 2 here, right? 6 of Pentacles is like, yeah, it's even Stevens, right? Even. Everything is equal. equanimity. My life is, this way and this way, but I'm going forward. You know what I mean? If you can see the dynamic of this is holding back and this is like abundant, and in between is the equanimity of giving and receiving, and understanding that that's the balance of life, right? You receive money, you receive your paycheck, what have you, and then, you have to pay your mortgage, pay your rent, but then you invest, it's that balance. If now this is talking about love, it's the same thing, right? Someone may have been just really holding back, not giving their time or, enough effort per se. And then it may be that within the next week or so, 6 days, 6 weeks, maybe a reconnect of I'm ready to receive, I'm ready to give, right? I don't know why they're showing me these gloves. Something about gloves. The gloves are off? I'm hearing about gloves. Or I'm also hearing the white glove treatment. Maybe is someone in your home very particular, right? I mean, we all like our stuff, right, a certain way, or maybe no way. But I feel like someone's definitely doing a white glove in a home. Maybe you're not so much, it's not an inspection. It could be. I don't feel it as much as someone like you and someone looking at homes, whatever, and, just out of the corner of your eye, like in your peripheral, I mean, really, you see your spouse or something going like this, I don't know. I heard it. All right. I also see a beautiful garden, a lot of land. There's a lot of land here. I love it. I wish things could be different. So I feel that someone different in what way? I feel like I need to ask that. Like, these are great cards. I love these cards, right? The Hidden Truth Tarot or Oracle. But, like, when you say, I wish things would be different or could be different, doesn't that really mean, Gemini, that you wish someone was going to appreciate your value, appreciate who you are, instead of the same old, right? And when we say, I wish things could be different, don't we mean, I wish I could be different and that I could actually give you what you so rightfully deserve and have it be equal? I feel someone saying that. There's only so much that you can do to show another the value with which someone perceives you to be. If they can't see it for themselves, then you have to let that go. But if they come back and say, wow, wait a second, this was not equal, then you have something that could be different. Because the party that you're talking about, your interest or whomever, you have to allow and accept that if someone wants something to be different, including yourself, you have to be different as well, which is the equanimity and the value. And I'm not talking about money. I'm saying, does someone value that you're loyal? Does someone value that you're compassionate? Does someone value that they can be themselves in front of you no matter what they say or do? instead of getting judged or criticized or what have you. All right, let's go. Cancer. I went off on a tangent. Look at judgment. And then judgment shows up, right? To save the day. Cancers, what are we contemplating, wondering? What don't you see? Some of you, it's your physical bodies needing some healing. I feel like it's time for you to be, Cancers, I feel it's time for you to be all about you. I really do. Look at this. Let's just be about us. Let it not worry us as to what we can conceive and or perceive. And just, I'm hearing, right, the Beatles, let it be. Let it be. I feel that when we walk the path of love, we love not only the people that maybe don't, or I'm sorry, they're saying loving the people that do question us. Instead of worrying about those people or questioning or wondering, not that you verbally question others, but I feel, Cancerians, you may be thinking that, do people really understand what I'm going through? I feel it's more of, do you really care? I'm not saying that you don't care. Like, these are your circle of nearest and dearest, right? But, when push comes to shove, I feel it's got to be about you first. You have got to be about you first and be very, just not care about who thinks of you in what way or who doesn't think of you. Do you know what I'm saying? And just follow the path of loving yourself. And that includes your body, because this is your body. It's the tree of life. And you see the embodiment of love that masculine and feminine need to give is to self. So I feel this is very much, this one is staring at me. It's like, Cancers, you're the one. We are one. That any chance of others seeing us in the same light as we see ourselves is one. And those that don't see you as one energy of love, an energy of love, we just shouldn't, just dust it off. We don't need to prove who we are or what we love or how we eat or how we take care of our bodies, because this is just about us. So this is all about you. And this is Aries' first house. This is all about you. Your body, your mind, and your soul. Got it? Your body, your mind, and your soul. Connecting as one, whether the external factors are playing in your life as you like. It's like Spirit saying, just don't worry about what the mind's saying. Focus on what your body is saying. And then let your body tell your mind. And it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting that we say body, mind, and soul. Mind, body, and soul, sorry. We say mind, body, and soul. Or body, mind, and soul, right? How do you say it? Comment below. That's like, it makes all the difference, because that's how your thought process is. However you say it. Do you say it body, mind, or soul, or mind, body, and soul? Makes a difference. I am afraid to contact you. So, whatever. I don't think you're worried about it. I really don't. I think that if you have any smidge of a partner contacting you, I don't even think it's an issue right now. I feel you're really focusing in on your body, mind, and soul. Yeah, and you had 2 2s. So for sure, 2 2s, 2 2, and then 2. This is 20. 10. Well, it's 10 10. So 2 2 2 is significant. What is it? Partnerships, but it's also masculine and feminine. It is all about you. I love it. That's beautiful. All right, let's go. Leo. Leos. Leos, it's like, did we lose a job? Do we worry about money too much? Are we so wrapped up in our headspace about maybe nothing's going on, right? Did an ending happen? All right, I'm going to say here, we're still harboring, right? Still harboring some mind. Our mind and our hearts continue to think about a child, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, somewhere in their chart. I feel that you're still, it could be an anniversary, it could be, right, an anniversary of the loss of a child, miscarriage, ectopic, or a physical loss. Okay. Some of you are crying, right, at night. Wow. Some of you, I mean, obviously you're healing over this loss, right, Leo? It could be a job, but I mean, I don't know. It's a terrible thing to say that you'd be crying, but you could be crying over the loss of a job. But I also feel that some of you are receiving downloads from a past love child. And you're at night, maybe you're getting downloads, or you're dreaming, or you're hearing certain, you know, like a phrase, a word. Green could be their favorite color, or jade, or while you're in Mother Earth, you can feel someone's presence, right? Even though you can see it. Look at the Fool. There's no one there, right? As above, so below. Maybe you're visiting the gravesite. I don't know. I feel that it's the loss of a child. If it's a loss of a job, or it's for some, this 3 of Swords is making me feel that it's more than just a job, I mean, I feel it's more than just about a job, or, you know, having a conversation with a child. I don't think so. I feel this is a loss, and the child is connecting with you through Mother Earth. I mean, obviously we are Mother Earth, right? We're part of Mother Earth. Like you could be, this is for me, this is the four corners of the universe, right? So as you probably know, I feel because this came out, this world card came out, I feel some of you are very in tune with the elements of Mother Earth. And through Mother Earth, this child comes through and has telepathic connection. It touches your heart. It makes you really sad. That never goes away. Any death of the physical body. But if you know that they're around you, it might give you some solace, some peace of mind. Okay, we have Leo, Aries, Sag reversed. Someone was, this is what I'm hearing. Someone was unable to avoid and or predict. Like a Leo, well, this is you. Holy crap. This is you. You're reversed. I mean, it could be another, because I said it like in a third party, but it just dawned on me. So something about, it just dawned on you that, I don't know, is it a birthday, a memorial? There's a memorial. There's a birthday. It's the anniversary and or of someone crossing over. You're angry maybe that there has been maybe no incoming information. Like there's an ending of, for some of you, it was a hanging. Someone hung themselves. Holy shit. I'm so sorry if that's what happened here. And if it's not, which I pray that it's not, I feel that in whatever way this is playing out for you, Leo, you may be patiently waiting, but you're getting really upset and annoyed and triggered. I feel your heart is hurting because you can't solve something, you can't get to someone, or you can't get enough information. Is there information, or was someone was hanging in the... Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Cups is reversed. Okay, I'm going to say this. Did a child feel unloved? Like deep down, did you feel, Leos? You guys got to comment here. I'm serious. Was there like, not a fight, but was there a feeling of someone not feeling loved? Maybe this child was in a relationship. I'm just going to say it. This child was in a relationship, was having some really, was having difficulty in their relationship, hence why they ended it, or the girlfriend ended it. And then they ended it. That's really deep, but I'm seeing it. And maybe this information, Leos, comes to you after the fact. And it hurts your heart because maybe someone crossed over before a breakup, or maybe they didn't know they were going to break up, or now you hear like through the grapevine of their friends that the girlfriend was planning on breaking up with them, and it hurts your heart even more. There's something really intense. It's intense, and I'm so sorry. And yeah, I am going to draw cards because I can't just leave you literally hanging. I hate to say that, but I don't even like that saying. But all right, the Page of Coins. Let's go real quick for Leo. Look at Justice. See? I think someone, I'm going to say it, I think, Leos, you're not happy because you find out something. Maybe you go to court. Maybe you're going to court and you find out that someone, like, they hung them out to dry in the court of law, right? Someone, like, got framed. And it just breaks your heart because, like, you're finding it out after the fact. And this, obviously, you and or this child is not able to, defend themselves. Okay, this is intense. I mean, karma may be coming back. Like, this is going to balance out. But you are going to find something out. Like the girlfriend, someone that they were close to. Maybe it upsets you because you find something out that you had no idea about this child. And it's regarding not feeling loved from I'm maybe a mother, a father, or maybe just the fact that they didn't love themselves. Right? Why do people feel, I'm not judging, I'm asking a question, why does humanity feel like they can take back the presence and present the gift of life? And that goes in any way, in any situation, whether it's ODing, whether it's hanging, whether it's whatever. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So you learn something. You're gonna be learning something, and or a child is coming to telepathically give you insight about what truly happened that will lend itself to find in your heart the peace and the gratitude that you needed, I guess, to close up that wound. I feel this is the wound's healing, but it's still open, right? But I think after you find something out, and it is about how they felt, maybe you find a letter, maybe you find some correspondence, maybe you find pictures, or, you're digging into their closet, or you're having to now look into their stuff, and you find bits of, like, it's like a scavenger hunt of what really happened here. I do ask that you let me know. And yeah, we're going to take the time that we need, okay, to help every sign. But that was deep, Leo. So that was deep. Okay. I mean, if you do have a child that is suicidal, Leo, heads up. Maybe you don't know it. Maybe that's a heads up for you to look a little deeper. Maybe you need to read their text messages. Maybe you do read their text messages and find out some stuff that you didn't know about. All right, let's go. Virgo. Virgo, it's interesting, isn't it, that we have the Justice and Leo just had it and it was really deep. So I don't know if you're a Leo, Virgo cusper. You could be, but, or you're, you know, you're watching from, as a Leo. Anyway, so here's the deal with Virgo. You're waiting. You're waiting on information, or you're waiting to balance the scales of karma, right? Like I'm hearing, I told you so. I told you so, but I had to let you go. That's what I'm hearing. And as difficult as it was that you had to let someone go who was loyal, who you gave a lot of time and effort into this relationship, I'm not going to say you did it for love. I think you did it so that you did it to help the scales balance of, right, the yin and yang. You know the repercussions of karma. So you knew you had to let someone go in order for them to find their true happiness, and or them let you go. Got it? Let me just get one card. I wasn't going to do any clarifying or getting any more to the narrative, add more to the narrative. But when we need it and I feel it in my heart, then that's what we do. Okay. Let me just get a card for Virgos on the Justice. See? Look at that. Leo, Aries, Sag. So Virgos, you could very well be involved with the truth of a loss, maybe, but of a different kind. Like Leos had the loss of a son or a daughter. It looked like a son, and it was a page. It was the Page of Pentacles. So that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So here, however, and Leo was reversed, but it was the Queen, not the King. And you have the King. So I feel in this dynamic, it could be kind of like crossing, not only crossing over, but crossing lines of similarities with regard to the loss of losing someone, because I feel a Leo, Aries, Sag is pissed and wants answers and is going to court. Virgo, I don't know who this is, but you're dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag that is truly, could be a judge, a lawyer, maybe someone could have judged you or someone harshly. Look at that, it's the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo and Leos are definitely in this. There are many of you that are this. You have, if you're a Virgo and you have Leo in your chart, you need to listen to Leo, because this is about a child. The Page of Pentacles came out in Leo's read, so did the Justice card. And it was about a loss of a child and maybe finding out information about this child. Okay? I'm hearing like father, like son. Like father, like son. So, and the Hidden Truth Oracle card was being grateful in Leo's, being grateful for the spiritual lessons. And here you have the Chariot. So, I feel there's a lot of similarities. Oh my God, yes. You're going to hear about a child, the loss of a child. Could be a miscarriage, could be, okay, there was the hangman, so I felt like it could have been someone was hanging, someone hung someone out to dry. If it's with you, it's either love and or business. It's a child's love, however, I feel, definitely in Leo's. But here it looks like this is this very similar thread here. You have very similar read with Leo. It's too similar because you're getting cards that are the same but in my different in the vice versa deck versus the other deck, my Tarot of Dream deck. I feel like someone finds out information. Now for you Virgos, maybe someone got pregnant. You didn't know about it. You find out about it. You're like, well, it would have been nice had you told me. Had you told me, well, I'm now telling you, you know, I'm sorry, but I didn't want to keep it. Something's going on here with a child for Leo as well as Virgo. Someone may be regretful that they did make the choice because I feel that maybe they didn't want that choice. You and or someone else didn't want to make the choice to lose a child. Maybe this, for you guys, Virgos, yours was more miscarriage, ectopic, abortion, what have you. There's a lot. I knew exactly what I was doing. Did someone try to frame you and say that you're the father? Here's the father. Did someone have to go to court for a paternity test? Maybe you were forced into a paternity test. Maybe this became, Virgo, so close to like reality for you, right? It really hit home here where you're like, okay, maybe someone was vindictive. Excuse me. Someone might have taken you to court or is taking you to court because you owe money on child support. That's another thing. Okay, that's a lot. Oh my Lord. Okay, Leo and Virgos, please comment. And anyone watching, comment, really, because, you know, I'm here to guide and help you. And more importantly, listen. Okay. Wow, that was intense. All right, wow, Libra. Libra, strength and the 8 of Swords. So you have 2 8s, look at that. Way up in your head. And Spirit saying, just go with the flow. What is going on? Spirit saying, go with the flow and be strong and just let it all go. Let this go. Because this is making the mind, it makes us crazy. So where in your life, what situation is your mind, your ego, playing havoc on you, right? Be strong. Spirit says, be strong. And let's just go with the flow and figure out, like, you know, how much faith do you have? You have 2 8s. So are you waiting? 2 8s is infinite. There's infinite abundance. Spirit saying infinite abundance right here. This could mean that given the next week or 8 days, let's say, right? Excuse me. I'm just getting over this little like cold that I got from Texas. All right. Here she is. They're both naked, yeah? She's up in her head, but she's free. So I feel that this dynamic is put this in the middle and say, we are strengthening our resolve, and we're no longer allowing, right, our feelings of what we think, how we think, what we say to ourselves, how we have to define things, how we have to resolve things, how everything has to be on even keel. Let's just let that go, and let's just really focus and hone in on let it go and let it flow. This is harboring your ego still, and this is not. That's what it is. You're freeing yourself of that, and this is the strength that it's going to take in order for you to get out of your headspace. Get out of your head and into your heart, and understand that you are part of the whole, right? You can see behind here, there's all stars, right? Behind all the swords. She's in the ethers of the universe, and so is she. But she's not free because her ego's taken hold of her thoughts. And not ego in a bad way. It's just overthinking is ego. Obsessing, worrying too much, how you talk to yourself, how you talk to others. This all plays out in let's get some strength of our faith and resolve, and let's free ourselves out of this bubble of how the mind plays tricks on us, and free ourselves to really feel and know, more importantly, that we are part of the whole, part of the universe. We are, right? This almost feels like a rebirth, in the sense of she's in the womb of this bubble, right? Living in this bubble, but it's the mind instead of the womb of the Blessed Mother, right? And here is the Blessed Mother, where you have no limitations. So believe, Libras, there's no limitations in life, right? And you know, this is Aquarius. What is Aquarius? I know. What is Gemini? I think. So let's get out of the I think and into the I know. I know better. I know what I'm doing. I don't need my ego to tell me. I just know because I know. You know how you know how we say that? Well, how did you know that? Well, I don't know. I just knew it. I know that I know. I knew that I needed to get out of my headspace and be free of what I know now. And what I do know is that this is what has helped you, the strength of your faith. And whatever happens after that, you know, whatever, right? We say you know a lot. Just being near you is intoxicating. Because the energy, remember this, the energy of the strength and the stars of the universe, meaning we are, the strength of our faith is the universe. And once you know that in your heart, and there are no more doubts or worry or negativity or whatever have you, the world is your oyster. When the questions, right, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When the teacher, when the student, when the teacher, I have it confused. But my point is, when the teacher knows already the learnings of what they have learned, there is no teacher then. you become all. I don't know. I messed it up. And honestly, you know what I'm saying. You became the student. We are all students. We all find our teachers on our path. We become the teacher, and then the teacher disappears. Somehow that's what I'm trying to say. And when the teacher disappears, there's no student and or teacher, because we are one. Now you get it? All right, I love it. Scorpio. Comment below, you guys. Scorpio, what's going on here? Oh my gosh, what is this? Scorpio. Why do I see the Seven of Swords in love? Why? Who is way up in their headspace? Like, they did this to me. They hurt me. They lied to me. They cheated on me. I'm the victim. Who's the victim? You could be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Cancer. Or all of the above. I don't know if going back to this, because this is how it looks, right? I'm not sure if I should go back to this person because they really knocked me off my game. Remember, I said that. The truth sets us free. We have 4, okay? They're showing me 4 and 6 and 7. Where's the 5? You know where the 5s are? The 5s are about change. Change the way you feel. Change the way you look at things. And maybe you need to change your whole perspective and the vision of what you desire in love. How do you feel and what do you think when you're in love? Do you know? Or are you just basing your love for another on the past shenanigans that happened? And I'm not saying it's you or them. It's probably both. But you can either live in fear and loss, or you can live in love. And right now, you're weighing the scales. The scales are heavily on, oh no, I'm not going back because I'm going to get like hurt again. I'm going to protect my heart because I don't want to get hurt again. What if the same shit happens again? But why would the same shit happen again? Different day. Where is the change? The change is in the 5s. You're missing a number 5. And that's where we need to install and really assess change. If you change the way that you look at something or someone, if you change your perspective, if you change your, like the habits, right? I don't know. Are the habits the shenanigans, the lies, the manipulation, the getting one over on someone? You know, just skirting around the truth. That's all already happened because you see the fire in the backdrop, right? This has happened and many times, no doubt. And it's like, oh my God, all I want is that holy grail of love. I want to be in love again. But what's Scorpio? What's holding you back is if you think you're going to go back to someone or they're going to come back to you, you can't come back the same person. you're going to get the same result, right? Einstein. You have to be honest with yourself. This is Scorpio. Do you understand that if you're going to hide behind the truth, you're going to get the same result? And that goes for whoever you're dealing with. Let's see if the 5 will come out. Come on, 5, 8. Yeah, you know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. The external looks really good. And then when you go in, when things get really rough, when things get really difficult, who runs away? Who hides their feelings? Who doesn't tell the truth? And then, oh, shocking, someone leaves. Because the truth hasn't been revealed of how maybe someone feels for another. So, like, you know, honestly, this is a match made in heaven. Why do I say that? Because there's the infinity of faith. Having that faith is all that it takes. But it has to come not the same as it left. So now we have 4, 6, 7, and 8. Where's the 5? I'm seriously now, I'm messing with you, but not. All right, I do need a card for the lovers for Scorpio, please. Help me out here, Spirit. Oh, we got 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Right? How am I going to even consider going through another war of my own doing? You hear what I'm saying? Of my own doing between 2 people, right? 2 people that want to be together, but when the going gets rough, who bolts? Who just leaves and doesn't want to address the issues? Or, like, all I can think about is all the shit that blew up in the past. Again, another infinity symbol. Do you understand? The 1, Scorpio, is here. And the only thing missing is the change that it's going to take to not continue to do the same old, different day. We have Leo, Aries, Sag here. Leo's here. Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, I said. Cancer's here again. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. It's like this is all you see. All you see between you and someone else, Scorpio, is the blow up. What happened? I'm exhausted from 9 or up to God only knows how many repeats before someone really looks in the mirror and says, oh my gosh, what has to change? Oh, I might have to change. God forbid, right? So let's look at this from a broader perspective, shall we? Instead of thinking that it's always about them, maybe we should look at how 2 people can come together to look at what they really want, how much time they want to spend, and do it in a way that is conducive to the union or not. I'm not going to tell you what to do. When the going gets rough, Spirit's saying someone has to take the wheel here, and the Spirit is saying it has to be fair. The yin and the yang. It has to be fair. This is the angel of love. And you have to see that someone has your back and you have theirs. And that the vision of having it all is the same vision. Have we grown up? I feel like someone has. Someone will. You have to feel that Spirit's trying to instill valuable lessons here, Scorpio. Valuable lessons are being shown. Yeah, because when the going gets rough, you got to be strong and not run away. If there's feelings that are being hidden or masked or held back, I mean, what's the deal? Right? I want to tell you how I feel, and that's what Spirit's saying. Scorpio. Telling someone how you feel has to come from being real. Here's a 5. So what's it going to take, right? These two are a 5. 4, and then the Magician is 1. So how are we going to manifest this? We're going to widen our perspective. We've wised up, face the music, and let's manifest something together on the same page. Look, on the same page and with the same vision. This is probably a relationship they've been together for a while, because he's got dark hair and he's got white hair. So, it's like someone's gained a lot of wisdom through the ages of time, right? And here, this is like two people, right? This is the masculine who's really harboring, Scorpio masculines, really harboring the painful truth of why so many go-arounds has to happen before someone literally looks in the mirror and says, okay, now let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about it. Let's both tell each other how we feel. And do we have and hold the same vision that we had at one time? Can we get back, literally, can we get back to feeling this authentic innocence instead of all the bullshit that has gone by? And I'm hearing food for thought. So sometimes, I don't know, this came way out of left field, seriously. Sometimes when you're eating, whenever you're eating, I feel that you're in great contemplation. So when we say food for thought, I feel Spirit was telling me that when you're at dinner or breakfast or whatever, whenever you're eating, it gives you a chance to meditate on the situation. Comment below so we know. Okay. Saggies. Saggies, what's going on? Whoa. Look at this love, Saggies. Someone like literally loves you, wants to tell you that they love you, always loves you, but they're scared to tell you. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Who's scared to tell the honest truth, right? Who's scared to be honest? I love you. I really love you, but why is someone scared to, like, someone has left this, right? Has left a relationship. I feel someone left a relationship, Saggy, with you. Kind of came, literally, I feel it's a come to Jesus moment of the truth. The truth is, you know, when they say the truth sets you free, I think the truth set someone free, but they freed themselves too soon to realize that maybe they shouldn't have set you free, and or vice versa. Like resentment, regret, fearful they made the wrong choice. I feel someone feels, Saggy, someone feels like they didn't make the right choice by losing you, by letting you go. You know, as they say, right? Sometimes we have to, you know, kiss a lot of frogs, and then you lose the one that you really loved. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. And someone's lost. Someone's lost their identity in love. I feel it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like this person was your holy grail. And, you know, their ego got in the way. This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It says Gemini here, so I'm going to go with Gemini because I know that Gemini has been dealing with Saggy for a while. Oh, look at this, just jumped out. Some of you have someone praying. Maybe this is about also, if this is a marriage or was a marriage, a live-in or whatever, and you have a child with this person, maybe they're praying about a child. The mental health of a child is in question here. We have Leo here. Leo came in with a child. The threads are definitely overlapping here. A child gained their wings. Someone's mental health is in question. Let me get more on Saggy, please. Look at. Someone's realized they can't go back. Even if they wanted to, they can't come back. Now, some of you, it's a child on the other side that can't come back, like in the physical, right? But I also feel if a loved one, you may be like, I'm not going back. I'd be crazy if I went back to my ex. Even though that Ace of Cups is here. Kind of like, right, how does water already spilled, you know? All right, let's go. Saggy, Ace of Cups for Saggy, please. Yeah. Someone's ego got in the way of love. If someone messed around, they lost you, and vice versa. If it's a child, someone has crossed over and they were out of body before they hit, right? Before whatever trauma happened. The soul, if you've ever watched any of the NDEs, near-death experiences, you'll hear many experiences of NDEs realizing that the soul already knows when to exit at the exact time, right? Divine timing, when to leave its body. So for this child, if it is a child, the child knew exactly when to leave its body and did not feel the physical, magnitude of how one has crossed over, right? Whether it was an accident or what have you. I feel if you do have a child on the earth plane, Saggy, with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I feel someone is concerned about someone's mental health. Now, it could be you feel you're concerned about a Gemini's mental health, Saggy, and or a child who's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Leo. Yeah, someone's really going through it. This is mental anguish. I should never have let you go. I shouldn't have fucked around. I should have, coulda, woulda. And it's kind of like too late, Saggies. Right? That song? It's too late, baby. It's too late. Carole King. She's got some really, that was like one of her best vinyls. One more. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So Saggy, like you're like totally in charge. This is the Queen. I'm sorry, Queen of Pentacles. So you're like, you got your shit together, right, Saggy? You could be the father and or the mother. Doesn't matter. You do have the hawk, which is the Holy Spirit. I feel that it's kind of like this. It is like this. It is like this. You had someone breaking your heart back in, I don't know, 6 months ago, maybe 6 to 8 months ago. And it absolutely devastated you. Now, this is not going to be for all, but the reading is coming out as the person that, excuse me, the person you were with, be that a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, ended up thinking the grass was going to be greener on the other side, either messed around or didn't mess around, but just decided this isn't for me any longer. You know, I want more, right? And unbeknownst to them, now time has gone by, right? And we're in the month, almost in June, and it's birthday month for Geminis. And they're like reassessing, right? Because that's what we do. They're reassessing their actions. And what they didn't realize was that, Saggy, you are the one to be valued. And it's just truly, it sounds easy, but karma is difficult to watch our loved ones go through. because you still, you know, this person has love, great love for you. This person has a regret. And if there's a child involved, it is about the mental health of a child as well as the mental health of your ex. One or both. And all the time, did they not see? They didn't see you. And you're not coming back. You're not. Excuse me. You're not going back. So it happens. It happens time and time again, where people realize after the fact. I hope that you can forgive me one day. There it is. I feel your ex is still stuck in a headspace that is probably of concern, mental health. I feel that if anything, Saggy, and if this does apply to you, I'm just saying, perhaps, you know, dealing with your ex more compassionately, right? With a lot of love. Just giving them as much love as you can, as much as your heart can give. Someone may be coming back to say, I hope you can forgive me because I fucked up. But I'll always love you. Let me know in the comments for sure if that's you, an ex, and or a child that's involved. Because that is deep. And if there's a Leo, Virgo, Gemini in Saggy's life, then you should probably, or I would recommend, I should say, I'm sorry. I recommend that you listen to those reads because they certainly feel threaded together. They're overlapping stories, narratives. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn. Social media, messages. Capricorn is always dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is up? Ooh, and secrets. Holding back. Someone's got secrets, but guess what? You're going to find out. Look at this. It's not bad. I don't think it's bad secrets. I think you're going to read something on social media that you're going to be like, oh, so that's what they're up to. Or, and or Capricorn. Oh, my nose is itching. Sorry. Never, I don't do that. But anyway, okay. Or someone saying, it could be you, Capricorn, if you have, you could have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio moon and or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius moon. But here's the thing. Someone like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you, Capricorn, are saying, yeah, I already knew that. Tell me something I don't know. What is the mystery here, Capricorn? What's going on? Well, yeah, I knew that about them. Or, oh, he's going or she's going back to them, to her, to him. I just saw it on social media. 8 and 2 is 10. I'm still going through this cold after my daughter's graduation. Got a little cold, but nothing that is crazy. It's actually very light, but I am coughing, but much better than I was last week. So it's healing. Now, someone is at peace with this. Like someone's got a secret, but I already know. But it's making someone happy. And Capricorn, I feel that you're like, you know what? I may be the third person looking in or at social media, whatever. And I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them because I want them and or they're saying it about you. I want them to be happy. Oh, there it is. I want them to be happy. This could be a family member because this was happening. Spirit says. So, you're happy that two people are getting together, getting back together, moving back in together. You read it on social media. You hear it through the grapevine. Maybe out of the horse's mouth, literally. And you're like, I already knew this. Sunflowers, rainbows. Someone's saying this person is my all. Going to the beach, maybe having a picnic. I feel this is like a reunited vibe here. I feel like maybe someone's been out of town, right? Someone's out of town. They come back only to start telling you, excuse me, all of where they've been, what they've been doing, how much fun they had when they were out of town. And you're like, yeah, now tell me what I really need to know, right? It's like, I'm giving you all the tea, but they're purposefully not telling Capricorn like this part of their love life. And Capricorn's just like sitting back, chilling and saying, yeah, okay, so what else happened? And then, right, the truth unfolds through social media. So, I see you and so are still talking or getting back together, or this person makes you happy. Why can't you just tell me? Now, this could be you, Capricorn, with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo. Right? Oh, we have Sag, too. Do you know what I mean? Like, the truth literally does set us free, right? We're finally at peace. Someone has been harboring this huge secret that they're in love with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, that you already, or you secretly are in love with a Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, and or what I just said, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Sag, right? It's like, okay, you didn't have to cover it up. You didn't cover it up. It wasn't a cover up. I feel that this was actually a connection that they hadn't been talking. They might have been separated for a while, and then now they're getting back together, and it's like, okay, well, we already know it's written in the stars. It's very obvious, and it's definitely obvious to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let me just get one more. Yeah, someone's definitely coming back. Someone's like, you know what? I know this person's my person. Why is this orange red hair sticking out at me here? Orange. That's silly. I'm not saying that. Aren't you going to tell me that I'm still in love? Or aren't you going to tell me you still love me? Or something silly like that. Now, sunflowers have orange in them. Oranges could be like you love oranges. You need vitamin D. Sorry. Someone could have red hair, going red to blonde or blonde to red, vice versa. someone started working out, right? You've known this person from childhood. So this is definitely a soulmate turns into a twin flame or something like that. You know, we learned our lessons. We came together how many times with this person? It was way too many tries, let's say. And then finally, someone gets it kind of vibe. And Capricorn, you're witnessing. Yeah, someone came and went. They learned their lessons, though. Someone has learned their lessons. And I feel that part of this, Capricorn, you're either witnessing or you're in it, and you are, like, this person has, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is holding her heart in her hand. And all they wanted was to be seen, Capricorn. So I feel that these two people come together to finally grow together. Even though it was very immature, it turns out to be very much more of a mature relationship, because we've learned a lot through the course of time. And of course we become wise. And then when you realize that this person was meant for you all along, you know, yeah, something about the hair. I've been playing with my hair almost this whole video. So, what can I say? It's part of what we do on camera, right? I wish I could take back my words. Okay, so maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius wasn't so nice, or because you could be a Capricorn sun with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius rising and or moon here. Okay, or it's a Gemini sun, moon, or rising that you're dealing. And maybe you are observing these two get back together, and in the interim, there was some harsh words that you had about this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, you shouldn't go back to them. You know how they are. Right? I mean, don't we always say that? Not all of us, but when you hear someone's a sign, right? You say, like, let's just use Gemini, because I'm a Gemini, and I'll take the heat. I'll take the hit. Someone says, yeah, you know those Geminis. They're batshit crazy. You don't know who you're going to get from minute to minute. Their mood swings. Their moods change, like, every minute. But don't we all? Anyway, that's a Gemini defending their own kind. All right, so basically, Capricorn, if you were not happy about two people getting back together, I feel that you're finally, or all parties included, are feeling good about the connection, because what you see and what now you do know that you always probably did know is this person is happy, and that's all you care about. And that is, honestly, Capricorn, that's all you should care about. That's all humanity should care about. And that is for the happiness of others, whether we harbor whatever inside of us for another. Friends, family members, what have you. At the end of the game plan called life, what happens? I mean, it's all about, it's all and only about love. So I feel, Capricorn, you have found it in your heart to say, you know what? I knew that person was for you and was good for you, but, I did subject myself to say some things that weren't that great about them. But I do see and I do realize how much you really love them. And they make you happy. and or vice versa. You're going to hear it. All right. It's a good one, Cap. Aquarius. Victory, Aquarius. With a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Or you have it in your chart. I am so sorry. All right, let's go. If you are Aquarius dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, I feel you have really taken a lot of time to think about how you want to proceed in a relationship with this person. They could have red hair, auburn hair, like that auburn, a brunette with cinnamon highlights or something like that. They have these queens have they're very beautiful, and they're very it's like temptation, they're very tempting because their heart is open. It's a Pisces too. A lot of this is Pisces, but they hold their heart, they're very compassionate, and it's like the eyes have it. Their eyes are very like deep. And I think, Aquarius, you've been really, thinking, wondering, and or dreaming about this person. Maybe you saw them, or someone's been talking about them to you, and you're like, oh my God, yes, I remember. And then you have a dream about it because someone talked to you about maybe a past interest, loved one, that you had, maybe you had the hots for someone, right? You were really sexed up. I don't know why I'm saying that. I think you did. I think you felt really sensual with this person. And or they're in your life right now. And if they aren't, they used to be, and you haven't seen them in a long time, and someone just out of the blue starts telling you about this person and what they're doing, or you see them on social media, and then suddenly you go to bed at night and you're dreaming about them in the 5D. Right? 5D becomes your higher consciousness with and or without the physical body. Someone could be confiding in you and you're helping them. You're helping settle the score. Oh, yeah. Wow. Someone has totally changed the temptation, right? Didn't I say temptation? This person's totally temptation, but to no avail. Because what I love about these cards, I love the vice versa deck, because you see with the devil, which is just a consciousness of the lowest level of obsession, desire, temptation, etc. But the depiction of this doesn't make it as scary as some. But what I like about this is when you turn it around, you have the lotus flower, because you overcome the temptation of another. So for some of you, you overcame the temptation of another, be it in your dream state, right? Or in the physical, or both. It's like you have overcome. And, I'm going to say it. I say this is a Bible right here. For sure. It is not obsessing and over-obsessing about someone. I conquered the temptation of another. Hello. That's massive. Whether you dreamed of this person or not. Yeah, I conquered, for sure. And it wasn't easy. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, but this is not an external person. It was not easy, because this is the ego right here. It is the mind fuckery. And you conquered it. So Aquarius, you should totally be celebrating you. Someone might have just flaunted their carrot and you said no. And you're happy that you did. Excuse me. I love how, I don't know, bats, something about bats. Maybe you had bats in the attic, or this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio was batshit crazy. And now you've like conquered it. Maybe it's an ex-girlfriend or something, ex-wife that, you know, ex-wife, because this is the King of Swords reversed. Maybe it's an ex coming back saying, you know, dangling, oh, look, oh, yeah, look. Temptation. Saying, I thought you were the real deal, but you're not. Oh my God, I love it. You found out that this person was not the real deal. For you. It could be for someone else, but this person has been extracted from your, oh my God, look. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? You extracted this person out of your life because they were the devil in the details. Oh my God. And I'm telling you, for some of you, you were dreaming of this person and you overcame in your sleep in the 5D. Wow. And don't be scared of the devil. The devil's scared of himself. And there is no him to the self. There's only the self. Oh yeah. You conquered for sure. Right here. That is beautiful. We're going to keep these suckers right out. You conquered the temptation. And became the purest form once again. And I think this was something that you had already dealt with a while ago, actually. I do. Wow. I feel you even though we're apart. Yeah. So, you know, this is an ex, an old flame, someone, you know, that made your knees weak and your loins, right? However, when you look back, right? When you look back, you've conquered the beast. The beast has been conquered. Yeah, for sure. That's like crazy. I mean, if it's not you, it's definitely, you know, in your circle. But I don't feel that as much as Aquarius. You handled it, man. You just handled it. And yeah, you should be proud. I just think that you heard about someone that you haven't dealt with in a long time. You know, the one kind of that you think got away, and they really weren't the ones that got away because they were just the ones that you thought just because you were lusting over someone, right? We always think, because that's why we're here. The ego, the lust, the obsession, the aggression, the, you know, dangling the carrot of temptation, sex, drugs, and rock and roll of the devil in the details. The devil made me do it is just an illusion of, you know, a pretty face or a hot body, you know, and then what happens, you know, the truth always comes out, which is, did you succumb to it and think that it was really love, or did you let it go? And or did you do both because you had time to, I'm hearing unequivocally think about what you were doing, and then you did the right thing. Pisces. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Pisces. The moon. What are we not sharing? Look at this. This guy just came out in, Aquarius. All right, so Pisces, you're here being victorious. Excuse me. This cold I got in Texas, can I tell you? But it was well worth it. All right, Pisces. So you're dealing, Pisces, I don't know if this is family members. I've been playing with my hair the whole time. All right. You have family members, even maybe animals that are really different in nature, meaning your kids are real different, your families, everyone has a different, character. We all have different personality traits, character traits, right? Everyone's different in the family dynamic. Some hold their feelings back, some don't. Some know and others don't. Some bark orders and others, control, some let go, right? But I feel that since you came out victorious here, I feel that you have handled your family, your loved ones, your doggies, your cats, even for some, I don't know why bats are here. Maybe if someone's not batshit crazy, which maybe you're thinking, I feel, Pisces, some of you are thinking like one of your family members is batshit crazy right now. Why? Because maybe they're acting out of character, right? But what do we do when that happens? We take our emotions that are innately, empathetic and say, okay, let me deal with these crazy family members and or whatever, friends, close, near, and dearest. They're showing up so out of character where you're just like, okay, here's the door, But if you're going to stay, try to remain calm and go with the flow instead of crazy. I do feel that you do have some out of character issues going on in your home. Maybe some of you are going out, like you guys are leaving your house because it's like, I got to get the heck out of here. Otherwise, I'm going to just explode. You know how to handle these people. And when you don't know, you do leave so that you're not one to sit there and hurt anyone's feelings, right? And or vice versa. If you're dealing with some hidden motives or intentions of people that are trying to get your attention, it could be, right? And or differences, those differences, those are idiosyncrasies within people that we tend to, the people that we tend, Pisces, to have real issues with, we have to look a little deeper into why some of these things happen. You know what I mean? Why are people acting up right now? Right? Of course, it's the astrological planetary aspects going on out there. But in addition, that it is part of what's in here. Maybe you're trying to decipher what best course of action and or reaction, if any at all, requires you to be present and show, or just go. I feel like these people or this situation, or there's a lot of situations going on right now that you feel like the best thing to do is to just, for some of you, really do nothing and don't show emotion, just listen. Pisces are great listeners. They listen so deeply. And you know, there's a reason why, Spirit's saying, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. We must listen intently to others' differences, others who are having issues. But we don't necessarily need to dig into those using judgment, or we don't even need to give advice. I feel, Pisces, you just need to be there physically in your home and helping. Especially if some of your family members, or you, I feel it's your family members and your close circle, where they're not sharing their feelings. And usually maybe they're like, maybe they wear their heart on their sleeve, and now suddenly they're pulling in how they really feel, and they're not showing what they feel. And usually they're like, hey, look at me. I'm, Pisces. Look at me. Look at what I've done. Let's talk about this. And of course, you're like, I'm listening. So it's almost as if you're showing up in others' lives as very pull back, and I'm just here to listen, and they need you there for listening. And then in other situations, it's those people that are always rambunctious and talkative and whatever, like the air signs are. You're just sitting back and you're not reacting. You're not only there physically, you're there emotionally, but not showing emotion. Some of you have 2 dogs in the house. Some of you have bats in the attic. You might want to check that. Someone is batshit crazy right now. But we're not placing judgment on them because they don't know what to do. Someone needs your help. What do I do? Someone has left. Maybe someone left someone out in the cold. Let's look at that. Let me get a couple more here for Pisces. I feel you are. It has been happening a lot where we need Pisces to be there to listen, to be there to hold our hand, to cry on our shoulder or on your shoulder. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think someone's saying, oh my God, I wanted to marry this person and they left me. They didn't really want a real relationship. I was totally blindsided. I didn't know. I really messed up. And I just wanted her to be happy. This person makes me happy. All I wanted was them to make a decision and make the decision to be with me, to marry me. And they didn't. They chose to leave. And now I have to pull myself up. The sun and the moon, the mother and the father. I need my mother and my father to help me through this time of need. You're going to be Pisces, or this is you. Someone could have gotten divorced also, and regretfully so. And now, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Someone's lost. Someone is lost at sea. Meaning, what does lost in sea mean? Lost at sea. Lost at seeing the reality and truth of a situation. And Pisces, if it's you, then it's you. It could be you. You had to walk away. You had to let go. You had to give it up. And as much as it hurts, you or someone else could not commit. You're lending a helping hand to someone that is lost at sea. Excuse me. Oh my, I'm so sorry. But I'm getting over a cold from Texas. 7 and 4, 11. So let me just say, this was meant to be. Whoever you walked away from, or they walked away from you, whoever is lost at sea, whoever wanted the commitment but couldn't commit, someone was totally led on here. I'm just going to say it. Someone was totally led to believe that there was a future here at hand. And it was all bullshit. Sorry. But not. That's what I hear. I wish things could be different. So, I wish things could be different. Do you know who's saying that? It's the perpetrator. Because they're not choosing to be different. The only reason we say, gosh, I really wish the situation had been different, or they had so much potential. Look in the mirror. Who are we talking to? We're talking about a piece of us, a fragment of ourselves that needs tweaking. Something is out of line. It's askew. If it's you and you're saying to someone, I wish things could be different, but I had to let you go. I led you on. Can you admit it? Can they admit it? And when you say, or you can't say, I wish things could be different, and not make yourself that whole person of being complete and wanting what you want as the example. Listen to what I'm saying. If you say, I wish things could be different, but you're not different and you're not posing as that example of what you want to see in a relationship, then you're just as lost as they are, or it's you. I have a feeling that it's both of you. I feel you're both lost at sea. You're not seeing clearly. You were not honest about how you felt, truly, and you didn't come to the table saying, you know what? Here's how it's going to be. I don't want a relationship. I just want to have fun. I don't want to get serious. Just be honest. Or you're telling someone that, or they're telling it to you. I feel it's someone else. Maybe you did. Let's just say that. Maybe you did tell someone, hey, I can't be your all, but I can be your right now. What do you think? And you know what that triggers? I'll tell you. It triggers a challenge. Let's just look at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Yep. Someone's been waiting around, Pisces, for you. Maybe they misunderstood. Maybe it was miscommunicated or not communicated at all. Someone's definitely lost at sea. Seeing, right? And or believing. All right, let's go. The collective message for the week is all about, ooh, I love it, the North Node. Look at your natal to see where the North Node falls, as it is your purpose, the house of which it falls, the sign which it falls under, and in is about the success that you will have, how you serve your purpose here on the earth plane. I feel, and I'm hearing it, this is about everyone looking at their natal chart, watching this now, finding your North Node so that we're all on the same page as how to serve humanity. If you're watching my channel, we're all here in this together. We're here to serve humanity. I'm here to serve you. You're here to serve me. And one hand washes the other in prayer. I love you all. Have a great week. And I'm here. I'm here for you. Please like and help the channel to grow. I love you. Take care.